Man, I wanted to get this video up on Halloween, but then me and Zombie Cat both got COVID, and we just felt like crap for like the last 2 weeks or so. Tired, didn't feel like doing anything, so that's why this video is going up now instead of Halloween. Damn it. Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm the bucket.
This is our review of the 1/6 scale Bela Lugosi as Dracula action figure made by, let me see here, made by Cosmic Group, Infinite Statues and Collectibles, Kaustic Plastik collectible figures. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Okay, here's the box. And they got the Deluxe edition, which comes with the coffin. Oh, there's also an exclusive edition, which comes with a little base with like a gravestone or something, but I didn't even know about that one until recently. I thought there was just 2 versions. But yeah, this is the one that I really wanted. I almost got just the regular version, but then I thought, well, it's $50 more to get this coffin, and the coffin looks really nice.
We were also saying, like, if that was just the coffin for sale and we already had him and it was $50, we'd be like, hell yeah, let's get it.
Yeah,
it's
a nice coffin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. D Knight, I seen his video. I wasn't sure if I was going to get this. I wanted it, but I wasn't sure. And then I seen his video. I'm like, oh, it looks so good. Because he had an early review up of it. And I was like, man, I want it.
This is his fault.
Yeah. I also had a whole bunch of points on Sideshow. I got it from Sideshow Collectibles. And had $90 in points. And then I also had was it 25% off coupon? Because one of my other figures was delayed, so they gave me a coupon. I'm like, that is a big discount on this. So I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Getting the coffin too.
I'm glad we got him.
Yeah. But here is the box for the actual figure. Got a nice smoke with bats flying out of it. And nice bloody red looking side. Same with that side. Then on the back, see, it's got Bela Lugosi's signature, which I guess they copied from somewhere because he died a long time ago.
I remember when you open it, you're like, he signed this, and I'm like, isn't he like dead?
But yeah, they got permission from the Lugosi family. So special thanks to Lynn Lugosi Spark and Carrie Camo for the input and feedback. That's cool. There's some other information of who sculpted it and did the clothes and everything up there. And there's the coffin box, which has some art of Bela Lugosi out in the graveyard with a bunch of bats, some fog, and then some nice red silhouette bats there. Looks cool. Same all around. And then big words there.
Big words.
This is the deluxe edition. Action 6 scale collectible figure. What does that mean? Is that another company's name? A lot of companies on this. If that's another company name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's get Bela out of there first. So it slips out of there like this. And you can see him in there. A little hard to see with the plastic. But once again, that bloody red is all over the place. Well, it says everything that he comes with. But we'll go over that. Lots of bats in the back. That'd be almost a good Batman
That's kind of
background.
cool.
Yeah. But let's get him out of there. Alright, so there he is, open up. And we got the coffin out too. The coffin is big and heavy. It's made of heavy stuff.
Polystone. Didn't it say polystone?
Yeah, I think so. It's a pretty heavy coffin. Wouldn't want to drop it. It'd probably break. Yeah, that's cool how big that is. And then Dracula comes with an alternate head, the more serious expression, or maybe using his powers. He's got his eyebrow raised a little bit, like he's using his powers.
It looks like he's concentrating.
Yeah. Then he's got a bunch of alternate hands. He's got 2 hands on, and there's 8 extra hands to switch to. He's got his little candle, the lit flame on it and the smoke. And extra neck peg to go into that extra head. And he's got 2 extra wrist joints. Then he's got his cape to put on. Oh, and his base. Magnetic base, which I think this is the first 6 scale we've got that had a magnetic base like this.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. The first thing I want to do is get his cape on, because it just doesn't look right standing there without a cape. Looks like he's some guy
going to a dinner party?
Yeah, he needs his cape on. He's got some strings to wrap under his arms. Luckily, I didn't have to try to figure out how this works, because, like I said, I watched D-Knight's video, and he said he talked to one of the guys that worked on this, and you just wrap it under his arm on each side, and then have them meet in the middle of his back and tie them. So.
Oh, that makes sense. I wondered.
Yeah, seems easy enough. Oh, and this cape is really nice to the touch. Very nice material.
Very drapey in a good way.
Yeah. Reminds me of the Hot Toys Darth Vader cape. So there he is with his cape on. And now he looks so much better.
It looks really cool.
Yeah. He's a scary looking guy. And he's the guy I always think of when I think of Dracula. Like, there's so many different vampires and things, but whenever I think of Dracula, I think of him. And what's weird is I only recently watched, I don't know how long it's been now, maybe a year now, that I watched that movie for the first time, but I've always seen clips of it. And he's kind of like Superman. Even if you never watched a Superman movie, everybody knows who Superman is and knows what he's all about, because he's everywhere. And so is him as Dracula. And watching the movie, there wasn't really anything in there. I was like, whoa, I had no idea this was going to happen. Like, I pretty much knew everything, and there wasn't really anything that was surprising in it. But it was cool seeing him, because he is very iconic, and he inspired so many other versions of vampires and Dracula to act sort of like how he did. So, it's just cool to get him. He just got a good face for Dracula. Although I was reading that Christopher Lee, who played Dracula after him, didn't think that he was right for Dracula. I read a thing where he said that, but whatever. I've never seen the Christopher Lee ones either. The one thing, I made a little custom piece for him, because when I seen this preview and stuff, I'm like, it seems like he's missing something that I always think of when I think of Dracula. And that's the little red thing, like sort of collar thing. And then he has his pendant. And Dracula does look like this in the movie for a good chunk of the movie in the middle, where he doesn't have the red thing or the medallion, but he does have the medallion and red thing in parts of that movie.
And that's just how you picture him.
Yeah, and that's how he's usually, when there's art of him and stuff, he's got that on. And I just think it looks a little cool with that red there. So I made him this. It's not completely accurate. I bought this medallion on Monkey Depot. It was parted out from a MJ from Spider-Man. She came with a little medallion for some reason, and I just bought that. It was like $1. And I painted it. It was all black, and I painted it gold and put the little red dot in there. Then I made this out of ribbon. It's kind of hard to do, but see how it looks on him. So I didn't get it all the way down in there. I have to get it fixed a little bit, because this white collar should stick up a tiny bit above it. So I gotta shove that down in there. But just real quick, I stuck it on to see what it looks like. And looks pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
It looks a little more correct now to me. So there's his alternate head, which looks really cool. I think I like this head a little better. I do like his grinning head though. It's very creepy looking.
Mm-hmm.
But I just like his more... This is more badass head, I think. We're using his powers.
Come. Yeah. I've actually never seen the movie, but you showed me that clip, and now it's stuck in my head and I can't stop saying it. I think it's on par with the Emperor's. Do it.
Come here.
No!
Do it.
No! God!
Come.
God, please, no!
Here.
No!
Do it.
No!
So there he is holding the candle holder. At first I was thinking this was the hand to hold it. He's got this gap in there. That's the one, but I don't know. But from the preview pictures, it looks like it should be this hand. And it does fit right into there. So maybe that's the one. But I really doubt I'm going to display him holding the candle, so it's not that big a deal to me. I do like the candle though. It'd be cool to like sit in the background or something.
It reminds me of Millie Madison.
What?
What are you looking at, Dragon?
Oh.
Instead of what are you looking at, Swan?
I was like, how the hell does that remind you of Billy Madison?
Stop looking at me, Swan.
So here is the candle a little closer up. Got some fuzzies on there. But nice little sculpt though. The way they did the sort of like cottony material and they painted it. Looked like flame and smoke. It's cool. You! Who do you think you are? Dracula? What is this? This is not a pointing finger. I have a pointing finger like Dracula should, and he doesn't come with a pointing finger. So I got him a pointing finger. I already had one. But he needs a pointing finger. We need to paint it though, because it doesn't match his skin. There we go. I didn't paint the hand yet, but no, I can point. You are not coming to the monster party. The 6th scale monster party.
I was picturing him sitting at the table with all the little tiny toys. They'd all be like, oh, you're like a giant? Is that why you're a monster? I'm like, no! I'm a vampire, idiots!
But this Dracula, he had no elbow articulation. But this one, you can be like, you know who's coming to the monster party? Me! Me is coming to the monster party. Because it's my monster party. Ah! We could just point with that.
Point at him with his nub. Here's
the base. It's got like a black and white block floor, brick floor, whatever you call that, I don't know. But it looks cool. He's got his signature carved into this, sculpted into it, however you want to say it.
I think it's supposed to be like a stone floor.
Well, the bottom says Kaustic Plastik, Action Deluxe figure, infinite statue, designed in Italy. And he comes with alternate hands that have long, sharp fingernails, in case you want that look instead of just regular fingernails. So that's cool.
I'm going to scratch your back.
It will feel really nice when I scratch that edge. Got a little blood ring. I wonder what that ring does, if it does anything. Has any powers to it. There he is hiding behind his cape like he does sometimes. Another popular thing that's been done in many different interpretations of Dracula. There he is kind of spreading his cape out. So all his redness.
All of his redness.
Yep. Look at my
Look
red!
at my redness.
I don't need to dress in black. Oh, he dropped some. Here's a closer look at the coffin. Now, these are all just sculpted on. These metal parts. They're all around. It would have been kind of cool if they were actually metal separate pieces, but yeah, that's okay. And the design on the front with a big D, almost looks like an upside down G. We've got a bat on top of it, some leaves around the side, some snakes, 3 wolf heads. It's a pretty cool symbol. And you open up, even the inside is sculpted to look like wood. And it's just sculpted to look like, nice smooth fabric, like silk. But it's just sculpt. But yeah, we'll try and get him in there, see what it looks like. So we got him in there. Can't remember if he wears the cape or not when he's in there, but it didn't seem to want to fit with the cape on, so I took it off. He needs a tight fit in there for him. I have to push his arms up a little bit. So I don't know if I've got him in there quite right. But yeah, I'm not going to be displaying him in there other than just for pictures, so I'm not too worried about that. His head fell off. No, his collar fell off. I'm all falling apart. And there he is sitting up, getting out of the coffin. I like that pose a little better than him laying in it. So there he is with one of his hands coming out of the coffin. Being all creepy.
That's just his hand. He disappeared.
It's Sting.
He turned into a hand.
And there's Dracula next to the Hot Toys Empire Strikes Back. Darth Vader figure. And they're, in strange ways, they kind of remind me of each other. Especially the capes. And he's got the real nice silky cape just like him. Mm-hmm. And also they have the serious personalities. They don't laugh and maniacally like some villains do. They're just very serious and smart and all that kind of stuff. And there's Dracula next to Vampirella, made by TV League. She looks really tall next to him. Like she's an Amazon woman. She does have high heels though. And there's Dracula next to Blade. They both got the red liner. Blade is much taller than Dracula. This is an unofficial figure. I got it on eBay, but I think it's based on the Hot Toys version. I like this Dracula much better than the Dracula that was in Blade Trinity. I did not like that Dracula. He just seemed like a bro guy. Dracula shouldn't be running around saying, "Hey, bro." Like douchebaggy type of bro. Okay, so I really like this figure. It's just a really cool looking figure, like one of them ones where a figure has presence, and I think he does. Just his face and his outfit with the blacks, whites, and reds looks really cool. I really do like it better with the collar and the little emblem or pendant, whatever you call it, because I just always picture that. But even without it, it's just a cool figure. I like his magnetic base, the coffin that comes with this version. It's pretty cool. But the figure itself is what I really love. It comes with a lot of nice hands to do some creepy Dracula poses.
They really did an excellent job on his face too.
Yeah, it looks a lot like him in both of the sculpts. I do prefer this one though.
I was looking at some of the other Bela Lugosi Dracula figures that are out there, and some of them have some really bad faces.
Yeah. And the cape, I love the material of the cape. It's just fun. Just feels nice to the touch. Real silky.
Yeah, and it drapes so nicely.
Yeah.
Everybody loves a drapey cape.
Yep. I love his figure. I think he's worth getting if you're a horror fan, especially classic horror fan. Yep, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and I'm the Supplicant. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Blah. 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 Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. You! Who do you think you are, hiding behind a cape? Do you think you are a monster? Well, I don't think so. And you ain't invited to my monster party, Mr. Hiding Behind a Cape Man. Whoa! Wait a minute. Just who do you think you are? Dressing like me? I am Dracula. Who do you think you are? What do you think you can point at me with your giant finger? I am the pointer here. I am Dracula. Just because you're giant and dressed like me doesn't mean you can go to the monster party. What do you think of that? Oh, I can point at you all I want, and there's nothing your tiny little ass can do about it. I'll poke you in your eye. You can't even reach my eye. And you know what? I have my own monster party. The 6th scale monster party. And you can't come. And do you know why? Because I'm not 6. Because you're not a 6th scale, that's why. So you run along to your limited articulation, hard plastic cloth, lame monster party. And I'll go to my fancy, realistic, actually looks like Bela Lugosi Dracula party with other 6 scale monsters with near equal quality to me. So run along, little tiny person. Take your tiny little finger the size of a toothpick. Literally, your finger has the diameter of a toothpick. You run along. Maybe if you eat your Wheaties and grow up, I'll grow a little bigger. You could come. Huh, what am I kidding? That will not work. That'll never happen. Goodbye. Enjoy being tiny and lame. Blah, 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 blah. That hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings a lot. I need to go cry. Maybe into Wolfman's chest. It's so soft and warm.